Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 4. All right. So main. A good morning, folks. Good morning. This morning I am starting to use this. I was trying out this Benzinga Pro, and I really like it. Been kind of testing it out, making scanners and things like that. But this morning, though, the two that we have up are ZKIN and PRFX. I'll be watching. PRFX has a little bit of news. And actually, while I'm doing this, I'll show you what I'm looking at. So basically, it gives you, the two things that are meeting your criteria. Then it shows you, do they have news right there. So this one, PRFX, had news yesterday at 4:30 something. And then today we got ZKIN up 30 something percent. All right, so let's go and look at what the news was. Where's my news here? News. Bam, bam, bam. Interesting. Let's put the news somewhere else. Oh. There's no title for that news release. That's what it was. Okay. But ZKIN doesn't have any kind of cool things going on as far as news. So let's go look at it. So down, press releases. So this one had news on February 24th was this last press release. It was something about bid price deficiency. PRFX. Let's go look at that. May 7th, launches a strategic AI pilot with Econergy using its proprietary deep solar platform to optimize one of Romania's solar projects. All right. So let's go look at the charts on these. ZKIN and PRFX. PRFX. The other thing that I like about Benzinga is that you can actually refresh these. This is real-time data, right? With TOS, the scanners update every 15 minutes. So, it's a little bit of a delay there, as you probably know. PRFX had recent news yesterday. Went up here to 360, came down to 247, and we're gonna have to see what it wants to do. It has it's only up 16% with 1 million shares traded. Let's go look at ZKIN. Looking much more choppy. Wow, I was looking at that. All right, went up to 115 all the way up to 203 and has paddled down to the 151-ish level. Okay. So definitely doing something, but what is it doing, right? This one does not have a catalyst, no recent catalyst, so I'm not going to be touching this one. But it is up 34%. I'm sure people are looking at it. It's got 6 million shares traded, just no catalyst. So that one I cannot do. But yeah, good morning to everybody that's tuning in. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see if we can find something that is not going to kill us. Nah, all of these can kill us. It's just finding that reason to go up. This one has a little bit of catalyst, and I'm wondering, just wondering about it. It's right here at it's got 233, the ATR high down here, 16% up. And I'm just wondering, it's come down here, 250 went up, and then I think I'm gonna end up playing this one. It's 6:02. We're about to get started. I may take a small little starter. It's got the catalyst, it's got the relative volume, it's up 16%. And it only needs to break over 250. There it is, 244s. We got this nice little bottom down here of 232. Only up 14% now. Let's see if it launches down or if it wants to start breaking above 250. 242s. I'm here for it. What you want to do, big boy? You got your point of control right here at 248. Back over 246. Look at the other charts. Let me look at this 15 minute. 15 minute. A little raggedy. Looking a little raggedy. Looking over here on is the 5 minute. It's got a top side 247. Everything is about 247, 246 just on this one. Yeah, I saw ZKIN. It has volume, but it has no catalyst. PRFX had catalyst yesterday. ZKIN had catalyst in February sometime. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm starting to use Benzinga. So looking at ZKYN, February 24th was this last catalyst. PRFX was yesterday. And the news was, let's click into it. So it says, oh, is this is Israeli though. Oh, I hate Israeli stocks, bro. No. No, company. Looks like it is Israeli. PR. Oh no, that's gonna put a little dent in my plan here. If it is, please don't be. Oh, all right. Well, that one's out. Can't do anything with that one. That's why it's not getting any attention. All right. Well, ZKIN is getting the pops, but it has no catalyst. And so I'll just watch it. If you're gonna trade it, cool. But yeah, I'm looking for those catalysts, man. I was like, why is PRFX looking so sickly? Oh, it's Israeli. Okay. Israeli and Chinese stocks I just don't touch. I'm done making donations to both of those entities. I want to know what country you come from. Let's see. So if I go to, do they have a country scanner? I'm looking to just working on this Benzinga here. Let's see what country. They have a column for country. I think they do. Reference country. Okay, it's in there somewhere. Towards the back side. All right. Let's look. What country does it say? It says USA. So their country isn't right. That is definitely not a USA country. Can't trust that on Benzinga. Country is up and out of there. Let's get it out of there. I should report that. Let me report that. Let's see. How do you message these guys? Send a message. Country data. It's not valid. It's looking through tickers and non-USA country or tickers are showing as USA. Back in 2 hours. Yeah, I bet you are. All right. So back over to here. ZKIN, a non-catalyst stock, is leading the day with 10 million shares. You caught a ASST. ASST. Let's go look at what Benzinga's got for that. ASST. I'm on the 2-week trial period for this. They just got a scanner, which is one of the reasons that I was never using them, is because they had no scanner. I'm like, bro, y'all got all this real-time information. Get a scanner, bro. So that's what they're in the beta testing stage of this scanner. And they also they got a lot of stuff they're working on, but they're kind of, I know TOS has been around for a while, but they're kind of back there when it comes to getting that live data, getting this thing updated. Now they do have a lot of good things as far as variables or rather attributes that you can choose from to like put on your scanner. Like, look at all this. It's pretty crazy. RVOL and all of that. But yeah, it's pretty in-depth. And what I do like is having those news updates here, though. And being able to see when a company opened. This company IPO'd in 2017. This one opened in 2020. It's been trading for a couple years. But yeah. ASST. Oh, that's what I went over there to do. ASST. I'm tripping. It's like, what am I over here for? ASST. Let's go look Okay, so the float is 12.34 million. We got industry media. Media, okay. Um Momentum rankings 99, short long. Okay. Revenue, blah blah blah. All right, let's go look at their homepage for asset entities. Asset entities, okay. Right, coming up, asset entity merges with Strive Asset Management. Okay. YouTube, Discord, trading for everyone. Okay, learn or grow on TikTok Shop. Man, this screen is bright. Gee whiz. I try to avoid light at this time in the morning. Okay. Very, very interesting. All right, let's go look at About Us. Nope, we already saw that. Let's go look at our brand. Nope, we already saw that. Investor Relations. Okay, NASDAQ CM, it says $3.39. What's the float on this? Did I just completely skip over that? I think the float was like 12 mil. Yeah. News for today, press releases. It said 4:30 shareholder alert, action firm investigates the merger of asset. Bro, this thing's got a whole investigation going on with it. What in the world? That was May 7th, 4:30 p.m. yesterday afternoon. It's got an investigation going on it. ASS stock alert. AM investigating. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Y'all can have that. We'll watch it. We'll watch it and see what happens. But yeah, 25 million shares. Yeah, yeah. Y'all brave souls. ZKIN going on back down 44%. It's got 25 million shares traded on ASST. If it's gonna lead the day, that's unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate. Or maybe, let me read into it. I didn't read enough. Maybe they got cleared of this stuff. Okay, so New York 7, blah, 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 has covered millions of dollars for shareholders as it recognized as, wait, and is recognized as a top 50 firm. Securities class action. We are headquartered. Okay. Are investigating asset entities relating to the proposed merger with Strive Asset Management under the terms of the agreement. Legacy shareholders of asset entities will be or will own 5.8% of the public company prior to factoring in the contemplated Bitcoin for stock exchange. Right. Shareholders, not all law firms are the same. Okay. I don't know about that investigation though. That's kind of weird. Stockholder alert. Yeah, that's not great news there. Where is ZKIN based out of? Since I can't trust Benzinga to give me an actual location. What is it? Oh, back to, oops. ZKIN. Ghostwind says it was hot yesterday. Yesterday pre-market. Yeah, but it wasn't a leader. And then today it's looking at this news that it's got out. What am I looking for? ZKIN. Oh my God. ZKIN is a Chinese company. See, this is why, I'm going to keep Yahoo up so we can see, People's Republic of China. All right, well, I'm just going to be watching these then. So now I got my ZKYN, ZKIN there, my Israeli stock, and then my ASST. Right over there on my notes, how I'm going to treat them. Nope, nope, nope. Looking for something better. Okay, so everything is death today. The top three movers are death. Yep, not looking good. Not looking good. Are we seeing anything else? I mean, I'm using Benzinga and TOS scanner, so if I'm missing something at this point, um, I feel very frustrated. Why did it pop yesterday? Let me look. Which one are you referring to that popped yesterday? Was it? Let me go this back on ZKY. ZKI. Um, or maybe you're talking about ASST at 5:30 a.m. Let's see. Yesterday, it did pop on ASST from 62 cents all the way up to 181. Let me see on Benzinga ASST. 4:39. What happened at 5 yesterday? So 8 a.m. merge. Okay, so first it was the wait. That doesn't make sense. Okay, this date was the 7th. Okay. 8 a.m. At 8 a.m., they said, hey, we're doing a merger with Strive Asset Management to form the first traded asset management Bitcoin treasury company. And that was the news why it popped. Oh man, they're merging with XYZ. And they're only, what was their price at that time? Their price was 69 cents. 69 cents. So people are like, man, they might do something. Bitcoin's going up. And Bitcoin is going up. Let me pull up my trading view here. So with people seeing Bitcoin, come on now, trading view. With Bitcoin pulling up, Bitcoin pulling up here to 100K, this is why it popped up. Bitcoin going back up to 100K, people putting out news talking about they're going to do a merger right before this type of move, right? And so we get a pop. We get a pop on ASST, and then after the pop, they come out 40 minutes later, it says Strive Asset Management to combine with asset entities at 8:40. Then an hour later, they're under investigation. So they're trying to, because they really started moving right before this thing started going towards 100K. And so now, under investigation. So I'm not sure what that means for that stock, but I don't want to be caught in like a, hey, y'all did something wrong type deal. And now they're headed down to the floor. It's got 28 million shares traded on it, heavily traded. ZKIN, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. PRFX, I'm gonna get off of here. Okay. So ASST, we'll see if it ends up failing or whatnot. But yeah, looking like the pre-market for today is not looking as hot as I expected. May have to go with the whole intraday play then. It's gonna be crazy like this. Maybe something else will pop up that's actually good. But yeah, ASST, very weird transactions happening within an hour on that day, and it continued to trade up, which is crazy. Like they're like, hey, right here, they're like, hey, we're doing something good, pops up. Okay, they attack it, attack it, attack it, and then right up in here somewhere, when it started to fall, this is where it's going into investigation. Came down here, held that ATR high. Whoops. Held that ATR high and started to circle out. So what is a crash going to look like on this one, or is it going to crash? ASST on the daily chart looks, ooh, it looks wicked. Okay, let's go look at this. Look at what they've been up to. So ASST is known for popping and dropping. Popping and dropping. Let's zoom back a little bit. Okay. Yeah, they've done this before. This is routine. Look at that. This high up here was 393. Where's the price right now? It's at 531. So it got over this high. Let's see, 531. Up there somewhere, but yeah, that's a known popper and dropper. So yeah, if you're gonna trade it, just be careful. You know, definitely wear your safety gear. I know if you're trading during pre-market, I mean, it's not much safety gear. You just got to kind of hope you get out. But during the open, maybe, I don't know. I'm just not trusting it. It's a whole lot of indecision for me. 240. And this, wait, let me jump up. Let me look at what's going on the 15, because I'm looking at the 1 minute chart. Let's go jump over to that 15-ish. All right, so this is what we're looking like on the 15. We got a top side of 582. Nice little wick thrown up there. Point of control currently is at 520. It's getting a nice pushback down. ASST coming on down. So are you guys invested in crypto as well, or are y'all just straight up stocks? Because right now crypto is looking good. Well, and that's the problem. Right now it looks good. I was buying down when it was looking bad. So, got all my positions and they're just sitting on cash right now. But we shall see if it can start to hold up that 100K. Everything has followed it up. Ethereum, Sol, Atom coming back up. It was down at $4. I grabbed a couple of those. Osmosis, File USD, FET, Dymo. I grabbed all of this stuff. Pro, yeah, we in there. Everything green. Let's eat. But yeah, that's why it's like I'm kind of like, why risk a bad setup here on a stock that's under investigation for a possible dump, when I can just, stay alive. I got all this other stuff. Plus, all of my dividend stocks that I bought are green. So, you know, I'm cool. Doing cool. Let's see what XRX is at. Where you at today? 522, 537, still good. It's still $1 away from where I bought it. Where's AT&T? AT&T at 28.04. I bought it at 13 bucks, so that's still good. 14 bucks, my bad. What else did I have in there? I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, those are dividend plays, but they're up and away. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. But yeah, I don't like this setup on ASST for sure. PRFX, are you kidding me? Do I need to play this one? Oh man. It's an Israeli stock, but it does have the catalyst and it's coming back up to 250. Oh. And it tapped down here 232. Do I want to be tempted? No, I don't. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm cool. It's doing its thing down there. I'm gonna let it do its thing. All right, let's go look at the NQ. Flip back over to 15-minute. Kind of go. So looks like it is holding up as Bitcoin is going up as well. So both the market and Bitcoin are almost back in alignment. Both coming back up to this is 20,000, and then Bitcoin up to 100,000. Very, very interesting. It might be a no trade day ghost win. But if during the day something pops up, I'm looking to use the 15 minutes. So basically during pre-market, I'm using that 1 minute because I just don't have as much time. Like pre-market moves so fast, you gotta have a 1 minute. But during the day, 15 minutes work great. And so that's pretty much how I'm switching it up. Looking for the same pattern on both time frames, but just on the 1 minute you see more of that pattern than on the 15. The 15 may happen one time during the intraday, but during the on those 1 minutes it may happen 5, 6, 7, 8 times for a setup on the 1 minute. Only problem is the risk level, and to reduce the risk, we want to see a good catalyst. We don't want to see something getting sued or under investigation or something like that. And then we also want to see, the low float. Maybe the catalyst is like really good, or maybe the catalyst is like, But either way it goes, depending on where we are in the week, it could be great. But today is Thursday, so we know Thursday, Friday, we're coming towards the end of the week. So catalysts aren't as strong as the beginning of the week. But there's still some mental plays going on, like the one that we just saw with the whole Bitcoin thing, trying to move with Bitcoin. Those mental games, like imagine you're buying something like or you missed buying Bitcoin or something that's going up right now. And you're like, oh man, I gotta find something. Maybe I can play off sentiment. And you go and see ASST. You jump in there and you're like, man, this thing's gonna be going up with Bitcoin, great. And then you get crushed because you didn't read it or something. You didn't read the whole thing or the investigations or any of that. You just saw the 8 o'clock news from yesterday. Hey, this thing, they're doing something with Bitcoin. So yeah, that's what I don't want. Anyway, NQ, it is pretty bullish right now for me. It would have to crash all the way back down to 19 something to not be bullish for me. So I'm looking to see if it can hold up this 20K and find something that is trading with it. Right now on the mid and large caps, Nvidia is the only one that I see up on the scans. Um, that is getting the volume. It's got 3 million shares traded going up there. But the problem is with some of these large caps, once it takes so much money to move them here, sometimes they have to have a little rest period before they move again. So I don't know. We'll have to see what the NQ wants to do. If it gets super bullish on a day, maybe Nvidia will be something. But yeah, for right now, I'm really focused on the small caps. Focus on um, focus on something that can make even more explosive moves. Hmm. Okay. Let's check out SOXS coming on down. Man, I hate I didn't get SOXL during that whole drop. All the way up to 1392, man. Mike D, I told him about it and what I had looked into and where I was trying to get in. He was like, man, I don't know about that. He went ahead and got in. So I know he's good, good, getting a nice percentage gain off of that from, man, I just seeing this thing $6 back here and seeing that it actually doubled all the way up here. Oh, hurts my little soul. But it's whatever. I didn't completely miss all the opportunities, so that's what I'm glad about. Let's go flip over to the divvies. Let's see what the divvies are looking like. All right, so let's see what we got here. What do we have? So, oh, this is the one that I've been looking at, BGS. This one has finally came back into the zone that I was looking for. It came below 5. It's been up to 52. It's been trading for over 10 years. Let's go and look up. Let me go look at this over here, BGS. See what's going on with it. So they actually, their financial results wasn't as good as what everybody was expecting. So they actually dropped. They dropped from like $6 down here to 4 something. That's I'm all good with that. Looking at what they actually do, let's go to BGS. Is there any way to go straight to their BGS 50% and got hold on there? Yeah, I'm not holding anything. I'm waiting for it to come on down. Balance sheet. All right, so it gives you a bull say it is positioned for a positive outlook. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, yo, this thing this thing dropped. I like this one. The company spice and seasonings, blah blah blah. They're like food and they've been around for a while. BGC, and this one says it has exhibited a concerning decline in top line momentum, with U.S. measured retail sales experiencing a significant drop of negative 4.1% Q2 2024, following a lesser decline of negative 2.8. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. We're on the other side. We're not the ones that got cooked on this fall down, right? People that were buying up here and still holding at $30, they're the ones that got cooked. Right now it's re-entering levels that we haven't seen since 2008, 2009. And so that's what I was interested in getting down here. It does pay a dividend, of course. So let's go and look at that. Dividends for BGS. Actually, I'd rather go to dividend.com. It's got a better layout. And then BGS. Now, I have not taken a position in this. It's in the zone that I like, but I want to see it slow down. I want to see it get some type of slowdown in here. before I look to do anything with it. It's only 472. It could definitely continue to go down. Payouts. Let's look at this. So it's got a quarterly dividend. So let's look all the way back here. Started paying out in 2007. 2008 is when it was at its pretty much top side of the dividend, 21 cents per quarter. 17, 17s, 21, 27, 29, 30s, 40s in 2017, 40s. And so now it's come all the way back down, right? All the way back down to 19. And it's at the lows. So I'm looking to scoop some for the future. You know, again, looking to get that 500 shares. I'm not just running in there, but I'm gonna be definitely getting it in there. But we'll see how much I can collect. But I do kind of want to see it come down lower, man. If it can come down, like this previous low was 388, and you know I was kind of looking towards like maybe close to 350. But I want to see what it can do down to the downside first before I take action. It's definitely, I don't want it to leave this level, because if it goes back up above, you know, $8, I ain't gonna want it no more. I want to see it come on down. But yeah, it's got 10 years, 20 years of trading, 25, so I don't know, however long it's been trading. But yeah, we can see that it's been up to $30, up to $50, back up to $30. So that this is a huge head and shoulders pattern for sure. But I want to see how far down this thing is going to go off of this, because what I'm looking at, this is the monthly chart. So oval. So I'm looking at this big old shoulder here. It's like a, oh boy, you don't want to talk with me? Oh man, gotta act right. See, come on, TOS. Bam. And then we got this big old, oh my gosh, I can't even, it won't even draw. TOS, come on now. You got some of the best charts. What are we doing? Okay. Okay. All right. There we go. Gee whiz. But I can do that though. Okay. Man, TOS, come on. All right. So this was the kind of hidden. Now you want to draw when I don't want you to draw. Interesting. All right, activate. Kind of looks like a head and shoulders there. But anyway, yeah, going on down. I'll be watching it. Like I said, I haven't taken a position yet, but once I get ready to, I'll definitely put it into the Discord, or I'll tell you guys, or whatever, when it starts hitting those zones down there towards those fours, if it can. 4 to 430. So SOXL, crazy bounce, man. Crazy bounce. And I had already marked it up, but I wanted to see it kind of consolidate here before going back up. Consolidate around the 615, but it didn't give me that. This bounced right back out of my level. That's okay. That's okay. Building out this portfolio. Do not want to be buying stupid, high overpriced stocks. What's the point of doing that when I can get more on the low side and then get the growth as they go back up? Anyway, let's jump back over to day trade and see if anything new has popped. Still seeing the same two. Same two. Oh, what is oil doing? Oil is under $60 right now. Looks like it got going on an uptrend and just, that's all it's been doing. Under 60. Looking over here at the larger time frame. So it hit like this double bottom on oil. One time at the 58, one time at the 57. It looks like it stopped for a higher low around 54, and then the next low was 55.25. So definitely something happened there. There was a reaction around this level of the 55 on oil. And I do know that one of the things that Trump was trying to do was get this, or the Republican administration was trying to do is get the gas prices down. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know when they're going to do it. But hey, I am not in. I'm not. I have no problem with gas prices coming down. And I'm like, yo, let's do it. Just make business and living easier. People can actually not just travel. People travel anyway, but I mean like travel by vehicle to destinations. Um, Actually use some of our public transport systems for a greater purpose to go in and actually enjoy life. Nvidia's still looking like, okay, Nvidia's going down a little bit. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So sometimes with all of this money moving this thing up, it has to consolidate before it does something else. Now the open may be hot. I don't know which way it's gonna go in the open, but just see. Really was expecting to have a little bit more today, but glad that I did the research and saw that these two did not meet the criteria. And let's look at ASST actually. That's the one that we had looked at earlier. Let's see what this gremlin is doing out here. ASST, top and tail, 572. Bottom of this is the 517s. Had a higher float than I usually trade. Got 31 million shares and it's getting more and more thickly traded around these levels. Yes, people went and read the news and they were like, "Ooh, this ain't ugh, this ain't it." Yeah, I won't exactly say it's a no trade day, but I definitely don't like what I'm seeing during pre-market. If these are going to be the leaders of the day and they're going to continue to get the most volume and all of that, then it's like there's too many people watching that TV channel, shorts and longs. And so if shorts are focused on something like this, how are we supposed to get a short squeeze on something else, right? But I am enjoying this little. The only thing about Benzinga Pro is that you have to pay. I think it's 197 per month um, for the essentials. So the scanner doesn't come with the basic or the. I think they got basic and then it's something else. But the scanners don't come with it. The scanners are pretty much the only reason that I like it. They're real time scanners, no wait. You can actually tell it when you want it to update 10 seconds, 30 seconds, or real time every second, every single tick of the candles for to find those stocks first. And so TOS, that 15-minute delay of the scanner update is just not good. Not good, right? Same thing with something like FinBiz or something like that. This it's just too much. It's just too big of a delay. When I could be the first one there, see the catalyst, see the news here, and it actually shows me when the last news releases were and all that stuff. And so a lot of the research that I was doing, using, 15 different sites, it's all in one here. And what I don't like is that their some of their data is still not updated, like the country data that was saying that ZKYN or whatever is a U.S. based company, right? It was out here. Let me see where to go. Stocks, but wait, what is this? Why is this up? Okay, where is it? Country. I guess I must have took it off, but it was saying that both of these were U.S. based companies. ZKIN is a Chinese company, and it said USA. PRFX is a Israeli company. It said USA, and I'm like, why? So there's definitely some work to be done with the data. I don't know how they're pulling the data, or if they're kind of still in the phase of delegating, or not delegating, but the data cleaning process, attaching different attributes to things, because it seems like everything's from the USA at this point. I haven't seen anything but USA. But yeah, this is the beta, so just trying to help them out. Same thing I did with TraderSync. That's how I was doing testing for them, and as a journal and whatever, and they were allowing me to use the platform and go in and test it out, try to break it, and I broke it a couple times for sure. It's like, yo, the whole data, but nothing's come. I can't get any data anymore. Nothing's working. Can I scan for volume spikes? Let's see. So let's do a new scanner, and let's go to scanner, create a workspace. Okay, volume spikes. So let's go to search volume. So let's just type in volume. Now volume spikes. Let me see. So that would be like momentum, maybe. Momentum ranking. No. Volume spike. Let me just scroll down through here and see what I see. Pre-market. Change. I mean, you can do change by percentage as far as like 1 minute, 5 minutes. So you can see like if something. So let me pull over this too, so we can see it a little bit clearer over here. Pull this over. All right. And can I make this bigger? A little bit. Okay. Hopefully you can see this. So, let's scroll down and see what they got. We can see this is what I was talking about, the percent per minute change. So you can actually say, okay, if this thing moved so much per minute, show it to me. 5 minute. The only thing is, if it has a minute that's less than that, then it's going to disappear off of this scanner. So you may need to just write it down or put it on something, or whatever, because it's probably going to disappear if it goes under that percent change on the minute. You also have the 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, hour, change percent from open, change percent from close, and this is open of the intraday regular trading hours. Change percentage from close, so that's from the close to the aftermarket, into the aftermarket, from close to close. Low, I'm looking for volume, regular session high, pre-market session low count, high count. Let's see. Dividend, bears, shares outstanding, net profit margin, volume per, that's not volume percentage though. We got RVOL, volume per float percent. No, that's not it. Short interest, VWAP. They got some of the crossovers, RSI, that you can do it by ATR, ADX, crossover. They got the MACD that you could do it by. I don't know if they could do a volume spike though. Hmm. That's all of them. Looks like. Let's see. And then I got mine down here. These the ones that I. So no symbol quote. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about a volume spike. Yeah, you have our vol in pre-market. Ghost win. It calculates, and you can. I actually have that one on my pre-market scan here. I believe. Let's see. RVol. Yeah, so I got the 30-day RVol and I got the 90-day RVol. And I don't know it was up here earlier when I first got on here. Maybe it needs to refresh. Let me set it to 10 seconds. Let's go to, because it was up here earlier. I saw it. Interesting. Let me go. Okay, I may need to refresh the page because it was up there earlier. Refresh. Hmm. It was up there and I don't know what happened. Let's go to RVol. Okay, so we got the 10-day. Put them all back on and see. RVol. Definitely some things. I'll make this smaller again. It's hard for me to see it. Okay, so where are we at? Yeah, that's insane. Where are they? So they're under, let's see, RVol. They're under volume, and then the other ones that I just put on are under this file. Oh, it's two volume sections. Okay. Let me find both of the volume sections. Fundamental, reference, technical. Okay, here it is. Pre-market. That's the 90-day RVol. That's not what we want. I don't know. It was showing RVol earlier when I first got on, but now it's not. Interesting. Well, that's something else. Let's go ahead and flip over here and complain again. Let's see. Send message for RVol calculations. Calculations. I noticed that they were showing, they were showing for pre-market, but then disappeared. And just, whoa, disappeared. Just showed a, what's that symbol? Two dashes in place of RVol value. Is that supposed to happen? Is that supposed to happen? And let me see. Our RVol calculations, notice that they were appearing for a short time. during pre-market, but then disappeared and just showed dashes in place of our vol. And let's get a screenshot. All right. Says more in the help center. Let's go to the help center and see if our vol is just quacky. High relative volume. Because the thing is, even my script on TOS doesn't work during pre-market. So if they can make this work, because it was showing up earlier, all of the R vols. So I don't know what they're trying to do. Okay. That's cool. I'm gonna keep complaining. I don't care. They said that they want to fix this beta. So I'm gonna get them right. Because I already know what the code does. I have coded these things myself, and so I'm like, yo, fix this. Unless they want to pay me to do it. I have no problem accepting a check. PRFX, yeah, glad I did not jump into that. Would have got boiled and baked on some Israeli type stuff. Then we got ASST, still acting funky up here. It's about to be 7 o'clock, and we have not seen really anything that is giving us a nice move. Wait, here's Arval, bro. Arval pop back. Oh, that's 90-day. Never mind. I'm looking for the 10-day and yeah, so 30-day. Nope. Okay, so the 90-day is working. So let me update that. Been saying it 1 minute ago. The 90-day is the only one showing, or let me put the full thing in there. Arval 90-day is the only one showing up during pre-market. Now, all right. Anyway, so yeah, so Arval is definitely, it was up here earlier when I first got on. I don't know if that Arval was a carryover from yesterday or something, but wait, what's this? It just popped back in. Okay, I'm gonna take these Arvals off since they're not working. So Arval, take them off for now, or take the 90-day off, and I want to move this back to the volume that it was already at. No. Pre-market, I did not mean to do that. Reopen up that scanner. Okay, there we go. Oh man, no. What did I just do? 10. What did I just do? Something just changed. Shares outstanding, price, change 10%. Not really knowing what changed just then, but I reloaded in the pre-market. Let's see, 2 million, 2 million. I don't know what just changed there. I just have to go back and figure out something changed because these other ones were not there. Refresh real time, or maybe it's slow. Maybe it's saying real time, but it's not real time. Hmm. What is NAII? Okay, let's see. 320 was, we got that catalyst back then. SCNX, April, nope. UCAR, 721 on May 5th. UCAR Limited partners with somebody to deliver Southeast Asia first battery swapping taxi fleet, whatever. Nah, okay. Wonder why TOS isn't finding. Well, actually, it's 15-minute delay, so maybe these will pop in. Let me go over my TOS one to see if it'll pop up. Nope. I see GPUS. That's one that I'm not up. It just updated over to. I just heard the beep. Did it get it? Nope. MULN. Yeah, so there's definitely some work to be done on these scanners for sure. I could just dive. I could just I think I might reach out to them and be like, yo, let me do this. And give it to me for free. I'll test it. I'll break everything in this thing, literally. Though I will break the site itself. But I'm not gonna do it for free. The things that I see, like the little things like RVOL, yeah, I report that. But yeah, the big stuff, nah, bruh. Nah. Gonna have to allow me onto the platform to work on this for real. For reals. Okay. Anyway, I just heard they had got a scanner and I want to something just updated. VEEE. It has news from today. Okay, V. What you got? VEEE. Not showing up on my other one. Let's go to V. What? What is this thing? I type it in wrong. Oh, VEEE. Okay. Okay. What's the news? It's got a catalyst. What's the news here? Reports a 92% increase in the first quarter revenues, blah blah blah. Okay. Okay, V is definitely moving today on today's news. Okay, V. Let's see what you got. Let's go over here and see if we can capture some of this on some momentum. How much is V up? So, wait, it's not even showing. What? How much is it up? It's not even. It's up 14%. Okay, with 1 million shares traded. Yeah, boy. Whoops. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, I need to see where V is from though. Hold up. Holy gee whiz. All right, V. Where are you from? Come on, show me Florida. All right, let's go. Gee whiz, bro. That is insane. Just absolute K9 movement there on the 15-minute. Okay. There we go. Okay, okay. 371. Wow. Boy, VVV. Oh my gosh, V. What in the world are you doing on a 1 minute candle? You just moved all the way down here, back down here to the. You're still up 25%, but Lordy. On a 1 minute candle, you did that though. Are you trying to take souls today, V? Is that what this game is? I don't like this game. So top side up there is 472, and TOS has not updated yet. Not updated yet. So wow, V, that's crazy, V. Okay, so I want to see if it can come back over 288 at this point, back over the ATR highs. That's where I will be looking on V. It's up 249. Let's see if it can get bought back up over this level. 290s. 250. Okay. Want to see you back over that ATR. Can we get 275 to start the hold? 290. Something else just popped in too. Don't know what it was, but just watching. $260s. You're gonna continue down. You got a bottom here of 250 that you kind of stopped at. You got 600,000 shares traded. You got some volume. Okay, closed up there. We got a bottom down here of the 218, so that's a 40-cent risk on this one. Not even a million shares traded yet, though. All right, so we got a level that's been tested here, 265s. Wow, that's a falling star, isn't it? Let's see if you can get back over 265. Man, I keep hearing these pops in my ears. What's going on? What's popping up? V is gone. Let's see. ZKP PTIX up 10%. Buja. Yeah, V is gone. Buja. PTIX. What is PTIX? No news on today. Yeah, that's crazy. V just gave back everything in like seconds on some earnings type stuff. All right, well, you got to get at least 10% up for me to be interested. Let's go back over here to all these. All I heard was pops in my ears, stuff just bing, bing, bing. Let's see. So we got B. That looks weird. That ticker. They're under investigation. Let's see. Natural alternatives, Carno, clinical research demonstrating. That's May 5th or March 5th. UCAR. SCNX announces manufacturing supply chain readiness. That was wild on V. That's one of those you can lose your whole soul on. Like, literally. Anyway, so still just not seeing any trades there. But that was a crazy pop up there. And it did catch it. It only happened for like a minute, but it caught it. Benzinga. GPU. Don't know why it's not showing up GPUS though. Maybe it's not enough momentum for it. Seabed just popped up very quickly and popped off. SBET. Well, another killer. Another killer there. Bam, bam. When you put it on real time, it's like, oh, there's another pop. What was that? Seabed still there. What's your news? Do you have news, Seabed? Tuesday. No, this is Seabed. Oh. Okay, May 1st. It's a gaming thing. I don't know if I want to mess with gaming. Okay, another one. So they're popping in, and I'm looking. Do they have catalyst? That's the first thing I'm looking at. They're popping. I don't know if y'all can hear the pop. Maybe y'all can. Let me see if my audio. Let me see if it'll happen again. Be able to watch the audio. Yeah, I should be able to hear it. I got my desktop audio on, so let me make it refresh. Very good. Nope, I didn't see anything right there. How do I turn that on? Yeah, it's not coming. I didn't see that. Okay, properties. I want to use my Realtek USB. So it should do it now, maybe? Do it again. Do it again. It's popping though. But some of those were popping up so there. Yeah, y'all should have heard that. I know y'all heard that. I saw the audio for it. Um, but yeah, some of these are popping up so quick and they disappear so quick. Like as you're doing the research, it's like, oh, it's gone. Oh, that's dead. Oh, now it's coming up. Okay, so now TOS is finally showing all these things that just showed up that have been popping up here. TOS finally getting V up here, finally getting SBET. So completely missing 15 minutes worth of, you know, stuff there. It just hit 7:15, so that makes sense. That's 15 minutes from 7 to 7:15 missed all of that. So, definitely something to think about for sure. And it's still popping. It's still popping things. And guess what? We gotta wait another 15 minutes for TOS to update. Let's go look at what it's got over here. So we got Zap. We got, I'm not seeing any press releases there. 7. Okay. So we got a lot of things popping up here that TOS is actually missing for sure. Having to wait that 15 minutes. Okay, so we got MNDR. That one just disappeared right there. PTIX. UCAR. Interesting. Okay. Well, I got a 2-week trial of this thing, so you know I want to see what it can do on the early week, like Monday, Tuesday, and all of that, to see what it can come up with. I do like it. It's definitely faster than TOS for sure. Not having to wait 15 minutes is crazy. Okay, ZKIN, and being able to just see the news here, seeing that it has news instead of, going and searching for it. That saves time. And then having the news right here if it does have news. So it's literally all right there. And then if it has any SEC filings, all of that is right here as well. Like, when I go over to BAM SEC and check, does it have any shelf registrations and all that? Now, I may still need to do that because, but if it has it on the day, on today, I'll be able to see the date and time that it comes out. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. R-ball. This is the R-ball. It's up. Did it just update or something? What? It's up now. Okay. Okay, so it does have R-ball up there. I don't know what happened earlier that made it disappear, but it's back. Let me go see if they said anything. Okay. R-ball just reappeared. Don't know if the browser timed out. Whoa, I'm not even typing. R-ball just appeared. Don't know if browser. Why is it not typing? Why is it doing that? R-ball. Okay. Gee whiz. And now it's not typing. I don't understand. Okay, R-ball reappeared. Something's wrong with this chat system. Every time I start typing. Yeah. Okay. R-ball reappeared. What was I gonna say? R-ball reappeared. Could have been browser timing out, or it couldn't have been a browser timeout because it came back up with me without me refreshing. Reappeared. Data just popped in. Looks like some connection was lost, but now is reestablished. There we go. It's a little quirky. Okay, but we're gonna get it right. But I do definitely like to have those these real-time updates here. That's very nice. Yeah, it's got a manual refresh. It's got a manual refresh on the scanner itself, where you can just refresh, but since it's set to real time, it's doing it anyway. Every single tick of every second is refreshing. But if I were to set it to like never, and then I just manually refresh, then I would just have to manually refresh it, and it will hold whatever's there. But I'm putting it back on real time and letting it do its thing. Okay. ZKIN picks. Okay. All right. Well, it is coming up on 7:30. I'm about to get on the road and get moving down the road and all that good stuff. V is down quite a bit. Continued on down there. So that one did not work out. PRFX, the one that was this the Israeli stock that I said that I wasn't going to touch? Well, I wonder why. Let's see, SBET. That one was one we saw pop up quickly and fail. GPUS is the only one that is green right now, but it's very low volume. And then Google and Nvidia for mid and large caps are up right now. Are the two that I'm seeing up right now. Let me go back over here to Nvidia. Yeah, Google and Nvidia. And these are the TOS scans, which are very behind the other ones. But for mid and large cap, that works for me. I'm okay waiting 15 minutes for mid and large cap. But small caps, they move so quick. It's like, bro, let me see them first. You know? All right. But anyway, it's good analysis. Let y'all see a little bit of Benzinga Pro. Like I said, this is a 2-week trial. I'm gonna see if I can reach out to them to see if I can break this thing and get some free services. And yeah. I just want to see what I can break for real, because it just seems like there's some things that can be attacked here. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, I want to do it legally, even though my heart tells me to do it now. I want to do it legally. But let's see what else we got. That is pretty much it. Let's jump back over here to see where the NQ is holding up at. Got about, yeah, I'm about to buzz out of here. I gotta start preparing to get on out of here for sure, for real. But yeah, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button. I know I forget to say it a lot, but yeah, hit the like button and we'll continue to do these analysis. I'm gonna see, you know, how Benzinga Pro treats me and all of that good stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, if you're going to continue trading, definitely keep your head on a swivel. The good thing is, you know, later on, Benzinga is really good for those early, you know, those early entries and all of that. But later on in the day, the information is kind of on TOS after, you know, that 15-minute delay. Problem is, a lot of money can be lost in that 15 minutes or just missed opportunity in that 15 minutes. So it's kind of like a cost analysis. You know, is it worth seeing it first, or is it worth just seeing it? You know, are you trying to long term, or are you trying to have a longer hold during the day for a higher move, or how are you trying to play it? My thing is just having this all in one place is what I really like about it. But I'm still trying to see, is it worth the $197 per month, right? Now, the basic is $37 per month, but it doesn't come with the scanner. The other one is like one or 75. It's like around $100, but it doesn't come with the scanner. And so this is the only thing that I would really want to tamper with and kind of use. They have some other different things down through here that we'll look at in the next 2 weeks during this trial. But you know, the news feed details, calendar, watch list, and all of that. We'll get to that. Got a little AI and all this, so we'll see about all of this. Anyway, appreciate you guys for tuning in for sure. If you're going to continue trading, definitely keep your head on the swivel. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.